here with a look at things that are a little more calm tonight. Kevin.
Hey, good evening, guys. Yeah, certainly today wouldn't have been the day you wanted to move in, not with the wind and rain that you would have had to fight your way through. All right, this probably looks fairly familiar, pretty much like it did last night. To be honest with you, looks like it will be dry as you drop the kids off in the morning at school or at the bus stop. But again, tomorrow, I would anticipate storms to return during the afternoon and evening hours. And yes, once again, these storms very well could impact after school events and any events taking place tomorrow afternoon and evening. So again, you might need to send the kids to the bus stop with the umbrella, as showers and storms will likely fire after lunchtime. And in fact, the next couple of days, we've got rain chances in the offing here. Scattered showers and storms tomorrow, rain's likely on Thursday, and that rain will likely be around maybe early on Friday. But by Friday afternoon and evening, we should be in pretty good shape. And we've got ourselves a nice looking weekend still expected. All right, radar tonight on a clean sweep across the area, and that's the way it will remain while we sleep overnight tonight. No showers or thunderstorms to speak of. But in true summer fashion, the storms, the haves and have-nots. Some of you picked up rain, some of you didn't. In fact, look at this. Contrast parts of south central Ohio. If you were out there in Highland or Brown County, even parts of Adams County, Claremont, Clinton counties, you're like, what showers and storms today compared to southeast Indiana, which picked up pretty good rains. And even around parts of the metro, it was truly hit or miss. It just really depended on where you were. Again, you can see on the east side of town, anywhere from maybe 3/4 upwards of an inch of rainfall between areas of Blue Ash and Loveland. You got up here around Mason and Westchester, most folks under a half an inch. Then you had the big winner on the west side of Cincinnati. This is where that storm kind of stalled out a little bit. And look at this, up here between Miamitown and Colerain, some folks picking up between 1 to a little over 2 inches of rainfall. So it really was, again, just depending upon your location. Here's a live look high atop Carew Tower tonight. The game wrapped up down there at the stadium. 70 right now here in Cincinnati. At the airport, we picked up officially about a half an inch of rainfall. So we were telling you the past several days about this front that's been draped from Michigan back into Missouri. As we expected, it got a lot busier today. It got a lot more active. It sent a cluster of storms into our warm and humid air, and that helped more storms to develop. I think we could see something similar to that tomorrow with more hit and miss downpours. Nothing to worry about tonight, though. Should be fairly quiet with temperatures generally in the 70s. Let me show you Futurecast. The only concern overnight tonight, there may be some areas of clouds or patchy fog that try to develop first thing tomorrow morning. So just kind of keep that in mind. Of course, Randy will have a full update in the morning in regards to that. I do think there's a chance in which those clouds and some of that fog could linger through late morning. And if that's the case, we may delay the onset of any showers and storms tomorrow afternoon and evening. In fact, Futurecast not doing a good job on picking up the shower and thunderstorm chances for tomorrow, but I think they will be there. And then again, typically the case, the sun goes down, it gets quiet, and then as the actual cold front itself finally reaches the Ohio River on Thursday, I think there's a good shot that most of us will see widespread rains come Thursday, and then it starts to quiet down on Friday. So quiet through the remainder of the night. Again, there could be some low clouds or fog that tries to organize towards daybreak. Tomorrow, muggy sunshine with more scattered storms. It's another weather impact day at 88 for a high. Here's a look at your day planner. Again, some clouds or maybe fog first thing in the morning, steamy sunshine, and then those storms flare up. Similar to today, around 2, 3 o'clock into the evening. Here's your 7-day forecast, and there's your weather impact icons on Thursday and Friday. And don't worry, George, that rain is early on Friday. That is not for the Blitz Friday night, as we still have a terrific weekend with very comfortable temperatures moving in here Friday night and lasting through Sunday.
All right. Thank you, Kevin. Another close one.